guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do just a very casual video. I've seen a couple of these videos going around and I don't know why, but they're always like super interesting to me. Well, I do know why. I love learning about people. I love learning about their histories, you know, their life lessons. I don't know. I just like it. So I figured I would do a 50 random facts about me. Since you're watching my videos, you should know a little bit about me. And so let's just get right into it. Totally random. These are not in any order whatsoever. So the first one, and probably to most people that have seen me or know me, or even people that have been on my Instagram from the beginning, because I only started back in March, I lost 45 pounds this year or more. About 45 pounds this year. And a lot of people ask me, you know, what my secret is, and I don't take supplements. My secret is I just don't eat that much. Well, and I work out like a mad woman. Which brings me into my next fact is I take about 26,000 steps a day. I have a Fitbit, super obsessed with it. I'm a numbers person, I'm a metrics person. I love looking at the numbers, and it helps me not to overeat because then I have to input it and then I have to see the numbers. It helps me like crazy. I have 3 kids. My last one I just had last year. Well, it's not my last baby that we're having, but my youngest was born last July. I am a military veteran. I was in the Air Force and I was security forces. I grew up in Pennsylvania on a farm-like setting, very country. I mean, we had crops, we butchered, we had tons of animals. We didn't farm for a living. It was more of a hobby than anything, but it really, looking back on it, it was fun and it taught me really good work ethic, so I appreciate it. When I was a kid, I didn't appreciate it so much. Shoveling cow manure, not my thing. I met my husband while working on a military fighter jet program in Maryland. We both worked for Lockheed Martin. I just moved to Arizona a year ago from Maryland, so we live in the Tucson area. I'm a certified hypnotherapist. I'm a pretty spiritual person, and I've had and done several past life regressions. I don't have many close friends. I think I'm a very distant person. I mean, I have my friends, but I don't have a huge ring of friends. I'm on my 2nd marriage. I've been divorced before. I'm 32 years old. My favorite color is yellow. My birthday is January 5th, and I'm a Capricorn. And I relate to almost everything Capricorn. My husband is shorter than me, and I'm only 4'1". I actually like my mother-in-law a lot. I'm very happy that she's in my life. I love to do random good deeds, and I try to get my kids involved with them, and we do them all the time. But one of my favorites, as small as it seems, is I go on a forum at least once a day, usually it's multiple times, of some sort, either like mom groups, beauty groups, whatever. And I try to compliment the shit out of random people. It might brighten up their day, they might not care, but complimenting is just a huge, super easy, free good deed. I curse a lot. If you don't know me or you're not close with me, you might not know that. I curse a lot. When I was in 5th grade, my teacher told my parents that I talk like a drunken sailor. And when I was in the Air Force and Security Forces Technical Training School, my TDY sergeants gave me the call sign of Dice after Andrew Dice Clay. I used to own my own photography business. Tomorrow, actually, or today, I'm not sure when I'm posting this, soon, I'm actually starting work with Amazon, working from home. And I figured while I'm home, staying with the baby, I don't have to work, but I figured why not? Why not? I do not, for the life of me, like cats. I can't. I try. We have 2 of them. My husband has 2 of them. I can't do it. And I don't like horses. My favorite junk food, or probably food of all time, is Chinese food. I used to have OCD really bad when I was a kid, a teenager, and I'm obsessed with HGTV. Basically all things DIY. My husband does DIY all the time, so grateful. I love to do DIY, it's fun. My first paying job was when I was 11, and I worked at a cricket farm. That's right, a cricket farm. I cleaned their cages, I helped raise the crickets, I cut potatoes, which is what crickets eat. I made their boxes, I helped ship them. I worked at a cricket farm with my best friend. I'm getting major jaw surgery next year, maybe multiple surgeries, I'm not sure yet, to fix this mess that I was born with. I have 3 tattoos. I got my cartilage pierced. Which side is it? I got my cartilage pierced by a semi-topless lesbian in Provincetown, Massachusetts when I was on a class trip with my biology club. I never went on a honeymoon. Not in my first marriage, not in my second marriage. I love the beach. I love everything about the ocean, but I haven't been there in a couple years. Maybe like 3 years. I'm a super crazy discount shopper for everything. Groceries, clothes. If you go in my closet right now, you will not find one thing that I paid full price for. Nothing. My husband is younger than me. Only a year, but still. My favorite number is 34. It's not necessarily my lucky number, just my favorite number I see all the time, everywhere I go, is 34. I never went to college, and I don't know if I want to. I never planned on being a stay-at-home mom. I always worked. I actually left my job at Johns Hopkins University, the Applied Physics Lab in Laurel, Maryland, so that my husband could follow his dream job here in Tucson at Raytheon. I have minor road rage. I'm very hair lazy. I should take better care of my hair. I don't know. I'm just very hair lazy. I am a brand new volunteer with Big Brothers Big Sisters of Tucson, and I haven't even gotten started yet. Ever since I was 7 years old, I wanted to be an FBI agent, a field agent, and that desire stayed with me up until I was 19 years old and I had my first child, when I realized that it's probably not feasible for me to be a field agent in the FBI. I'm a mutt when it comes to most things, politics, religion. I don't believe in one thing. I even sometimes have contradicting views on many different things. I just got my passport for the first time in my life, and I am dying to use it. My favorite childhood vacation spot is Chincoteague Island, Virginia, and actually some of my photos from a couple years ago were published in one of their welcome guides. Once when I was walking in New York City, I was getting aggressively catcalled by a German construction worker who was speaking German, who had no idea that I actually speak German and was very fluent at the time until I started yelling at him in German. I love to sew, but I get super overwhelmed when doing so because I need like dead silence. I need to concentrate. It just gets super overwhelming to me because I'm such a perfectionist. I got married on Pi Day because my husband is a super dork engineer. And I actually got married on Lambeau Field at Lambeau Field because he's a huge Green Bay fan. I've gotten told several times in my life, even by strangers, by people I know, that I'm super unapproachable looking. And it never makes sense to me. Do I have like resting bitch face? Do I? I don't know. Maybe I don't want to know. I love the oldies, and I will dance like a crazy person to the oldies. This is gonna make me sound super country, and I don't give a shit. My best friend ever in this whole entire world, my best friend when I was a kid, I had several best friends, but my very best friend, and I still think about him every single day of my life, was my dog, Blue. Yes, his name was Blue. He was a blue tick hound, and he was everything. I pistol whipped my sister when we were little with a toy gun and took off her upper lip. And She's fine, but she does have a scar from the stitches. I think that's it. I counted 50. Thanks for sticking around, guys. That's just super random facts about myself. I hope this helped you get to know me a little bit better, if you even cared. I don't know, but it was fun to do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.